Today is March the 3rd of 2021 and a little update video. Got the old flat sagging factory springs out. Ordered some parts for quick performance, some hardware and stuff, and Brian sent me this nice banner to hang up in the shop with the rest of my banners and signs, and he gave me the torque specs. So today I got the center section finished up, the Yukon center section. It's got the 370 gear with a spool in it, 35 spline. I was going to change the Positrack out of the other rear end, measure the backlash, and set it up with the same backlash, but I decided to go ahead and run it like this first to see how I liked it. And I've also finished up the Calvert split monolith racing springs, and of course it's got the cow tracks and everything on it. It's come a long way, a lot of upgrades. Live on a dusty road, so man, this thing's hard to keep clean. Also on the suspension, everything on the suspension has been replaced. Everything. It's got tubular A-arms on it. It's got the three-way adjustable competition engineering shocks on the front and the back. It's got a different gearbox in it. The gearbox I put in it is a quick steer gearbox. It used to be 7 turns, lock to lock, and now it's just under 4, which makes it a lot easier to steer. I got the factory steering wheel in it still. My next upgrade is going to be putting the 6AL box on with the limiter. I'd mentioned it before. I've been running it at the track with no limiter on it, and I don't really want to miss a gear and do a rod check, so I went ahead and dug out some parts out of my swap meet bucket and decided to go ahead and put the limiter on it. So I'm going to do that probably Saturday. I got to get the GL5 80/90 weight and finish topping it off. The springs actually raised the car about, I'd say, 2 inches, maybe a little bit more. And that's good, because now I don't have to worry about the car getting kind of squirrely and wishy-washy and rubbing on the inside of the fender wells. I got a 275 60/15 on it now, and I've got a 28 9/15 slick for it. And it's one of them tire, Novas, you couldn't put a real big tire on it. Someday I'd like to put a 572 with a Pro Charger in it, but that's going to be after I get my 348 stroker motor in my truck. The block is in the surfacing and boring machine right now, and there's the intake, the 4-barrel intake I'm going to use for it. And of course I got aluminum water pump and valve covers and a big pan and a starter from Barry, and I bought a lot of stuff from Barry. And there's my customized intake I got from Ralph that was on his Z11 motor. You can see where it's all been re-welded and cut apart. And it run 1050s in his 63. I'm gonna put it on my 409 and try it for a while, and I'm gonna put probably a couple of Hollies on it, maybe. I've been thinking about it, but we'll see. But that's today's update for now, so MSD ignition next.